Hello, hello, hello. I am back. This is Friday, July. Oh my gosh, is today the 8th? Oh my goodness. I think it's July 8th. Yes. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to do a little reading and on there's some things going on in this world. I have to be really careful what I say. Not that they're flagging me. I'm new here, so they can't be flagging me yet. But I'm gonna be careful. I'm not gonna say certain words. You know, if you are in the community of how can I say this? The community of people that know what's actually going on in the world, and you're not stuck to the 6 o'clock news, and certainly not watching news sources that are getting less and less popular. Boy, I tell you, I have to be, I've seen so many channels being taken down for saying certain words, so I have to be really, really careful. I don't want to lose this. I'm just getting started. But there's certain monuments around the world that are being removed for whatever reason, and I'm not going to say those reasons because I know that you can, you know, anybody that's listening here, I know you're clever. Pardon me, I just have a little bit of dryness in my throat here. You're clever enough to find those answers, so I don't have to spell it out. I know you are very, very clever, but what I want to do is I just want to do a bit of a reading from my Akashic Tarot deck. It's my go-to deck. I love it so much. And Akashic Tarot. I love this deck so much. This is the one when I'm doing private readings. This is the deck that I use. And then I clarify it with other decks like Metatron, and sometimes I'll use the Rider-Waite Tarot. Like that's an angel decks that I'll use to clarify. I don't know how many decks I have. I started getting a little bit of a deck collection, and then I thought, no, I got to stop. I've got all the information I need is in this, and then we just kind of clarify with decks that are coming in. Anyway, I'm going to post a link down below to the, I don't know, I can't tell you where I got it because it was at one of those psychic fairs, I think it was. Yes, I did get it at a psychic fair, but I'll post a link down below. You know, if you want to pick up one of these decks, and if you feel like connecting to the Akashic records, please get this deck. It is so on point every single time. I love it. And if you do want a private reading, you know, there's information below how you can get a hold of me, and I will schedule. We can schedule a private meeting. I'll link you to my website, and then we can go from there. But yeah, I always start with the Akashic Tarot. So the question I want to deal with today is what is happening? I don't know if the Akashic Tarot can tell me that. What's going on with these monuments around the world, and what can we see coming up? What can we see coming up with these monuments? What's the outcome? What can be, because we're not here to predict the future, what can be the outcome of these monuments being taken down to the ground level? I've seen too many channels get the rug pulled right out from underneath them, so I'm just being very, very cautious here. So what can we see from these monuments being removed? There we go. Okay. And here's and I'm just going to pull the Queen of Keys is your events leading up to the situation. And though currently we have the light of the world, so my all my community out there that follow the channels, the back channels, you'll know that that card is just pretty spectacular. Intricacies in industry is our possible outcome. Now, I'm the worst one for memorizing the cards. I read intuitively first, but I always like to go to my book just to get further clarification. So the Queen of Keys is the events leading up. Queen of Keys, Queen of Keys, 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 keys. Where are you? Queen of Keys. Queen of Keys. Okay, Queen of Keys represents a woman of authority. Oh, okay. So my truther community out there, that's really going to ring true right now. This card represents a woman of authority. She is sensitive, helpful, and thoughtful. She is confident in her authority, but always happy to celebrate the success of others. She could be, yeah, she could be a love interest. Okay, so it's somebody that is coming in and celebrates the success of others, and doesn't necessarily mean that this is male energy or female energy. It's just whatever you are resonating with at that moment. So for everybody that has questions surrounding this particular set of events, this set of dominoes that's about to go down, it all has to do with the Queen of Keys. And again, it might, sorry, my glasses are really reflecting. It might have a lot to do with the authority. Somebody in authority celebrates the success of others. Now, sit back and go through the people in your mind. Who is the biggest authority that you can think of right at this moment that celebrates when other people are successful? I mean, you can think about your neighbor, your friends, whoever, family members, but somebody that is in a higher authority. That's all I can say. Somebody in a really high authority position that celebrates when other people are doing well. So we're talking about somebody who is, somebody that is highly successful themselves, whether financially or, they're very, very abundant. So think of that person, very high authority, somebody with a lot of clout, I guess you could say, somebody who's very abundant. But even though that person is highly, highly abundant, it doesn't matter where on the social ladder you are, that person could be a multi-billionaire, but that person is going to celebrate every time you succeed at something. So that's what the Queen of Keys is. And this is the card leading up to our current situation. Our current situation is the light of the world. And again, all my truther pals out there, what's happening? What's going on? We are lighting up the world. We are healers. We are light workers. So light workers are definitely uniting, and we are healing those that are just, I have some crazy hair today. Our purpose here as light workers is to very carefully heal those that are just coming into very prickly information, that information that we've known for a number of years. And we look at other people And we think, why don't you see this happening? Why don't you know this? If I know it, why don't you know it? And I will say that a true light worker, somebody who's a true healer, doesn't say, I'm better than you. I'm better than you because I know what's going on. I know this and I know that, and you're stupid and you're this, and you're following. No, what a true light worker will do is sit back and wait for you to approach them and say, hey, I just found this out, or can you help me out with certain things? And that light worker, there's no judgment, there's no anger, there's no resentment, there's nothing like that. It's like, okay, you've come to me, you've asked me for help, I will help you. And so if you are one of those light workers, or if you are one of those people that's just coming into this information about global situations, or a situation that's been going on for 2-3 years, maybe 2,000 years. I don't know how long it's been going on, but thousands of years. But if you're one of those people that are just coming into this and think, oh, really, I had no idea, seek out a light worker and sit down and have those conversations, judgment free. All judgment is pushed to the side. A true light worker will understand where you're coming from and will help you heal and guide you to the best possible outcome in your situation. What are we? Okay, yeah. So in this card, the light of the world, you'll look here. So you've got what I would consider, this is, I would think this is going to be somebody's spirit guide, and you're in here working away. I don't know how well you can see that. It's either dark or light. This camera's not very forgiving. It's either dark or light. But anyway, you're inside here and you're working, but your guide is outside waiting for you to be free enough to talk about it. Through your life, though your life may be busy, the opportunity now presents itself for you to move into a higher awareness. And so that has a lot to do with what's been going on in this world. It's a great time to open up to your higher self. So, when you finally become aware and of things that are going on in this world, there's certain structures that are being, and it's all over the news. There's no doubting it whatsoever. It's actually happening. Yeah, there's internet companies are being, let me see, there's interruptions in internet service and cell phone service and debit machines and that sort of thing. Once you start to question that, talk to somebody that you think, if you've ever called somebody a conspiracy theorist, seek out that person, because that conspiracy theorist will fill you in, and they're going to fill you in on what's actually been going on. So now is the time for you to move into a higher awareness. It's let me see, it is your soul, your eternal being who approaches you. So, but it's up to you. Okay, so it may be your soul, your eternal being, your higher self that is approaching you, whispering, hey, seek out some information. That's a message that's coming from your higher being to seek out other people to help you sort through what's going on in this world. There's going to be a lot of, it's going to be, when all this stuff really truly comes out, it is going to be traumatic for some people. But when you start moving into that higher awareness, just remember there's other people that still have to move into that higher awareness. And so as a light worker, if you're working with somebody that's helping you out, just know that the more you learn, you can share that knowledge with other people and share it compassionately. You have to be very, very compassionate when you share this stuff, because it's not a, I'll tell you, I've been aware of what's going on. I'm going to say since March of 2016, and I've seen some stuff, and yeah, it's for somebody to learn all that I've learned since 2016, it's going to be very devastating. So just be aware that what you're about to learn is going to be surreal. It's going to be devastating, but know that other people will rely on you to help them, come into that awareness as well. And so intricacies in industry and so the outcome of all of this stuff is intricacies in industry. And if you look right there, there's a man, a very highly skilled man that is building. Yeah, he's building. He is rebuilding. I don't even know if I should look in the book, but what I'm seeing in this, oh boy, I'll tell you. So first we have the Queen of Keys. Somebody in authority is celebrating us, celebrating our success and encouraging us to be successful. Okay. Think of the richest person that you know that has compassion in his or her heart, okay, that celebrates you no matter where you are in the social, the social ladder. It doesn't matter. That person will celebrate you. And then you're going to move into a higher awareness because of everything, all these structures that are being removed. You're going to learn about it, and you're going to come into a higher awareness. This is your higher self, or it's your spirit guide. You're too busy at this moment, and nobody's faulting you for being too busy, but you're going to get a little message in your ear to say, hey, you might want to look into this. Once more and more people become very aware of what's going on, and everything finally comes to a complete halt on whatever has been going. I don't want to say the WARFARE word. I'm just being very cautious. What we're going to do, what you're going to see very, very soon, is we're going to rebuild. And all the people that have been removed from their jobs for whatever reason, or starting something new, what you're going to see is those people are going to come together and they're going to rebuild. We're going to rebuild this world, and we're going to do it right, because this man would, and again, when it comes to cards, the picture is a male, but it doesn't matter. The energy can be male or female, it doesn't matter. But if you look there, he's highly skilled at his job. And these are the people that are going to be sought out. Okay. Now this doesn't necessarily indicate that he's rebuilding structures. This could also be a light worker. It doesn't matter what the job is. It could be somebody who is rebuilding our internet, rebuilding our community, rebuilding when somebody is emotionally torn down, there really needs to be somebody to come in and help that person rebuild emotionally. So, I mean, these could be light workers, they could be social workers, community service workers, it could be anybody, but these people are going to come in and they're going to rebuild, and it's going to be amazing. This, I'm telling you, I don't even know if I need to clarify anything, but I will. This is a great time to be alive. There's so many wonderful things are happening. yes, we had a very tough couple of years. We've lost a lot of people, unfortunately. Uh, but we're gonna rebuild. I'm just gonna clarify the Queen of Keys, the light of the world, and intricacies in industry. I just want to clarify that. Queen of Keys. Oh, because the whole deck's upside down. That's why. I don't like reading upside down cards. I don't know. Beautiful day here. You can hear the cicadas in the back. They're just nonstop all day and all night. It's so lovely to hear them. Okay. Clarifying the Queen of Keys, the Akashic Field. Okay, so the Akashic Field, clarifying the light of the world. We have spring and autumn. And intricacies in industries. Oh, I love it. Michael, Archangel Michael is coming in. Okay. And if you know anything about Archangel Michael, he is the ultimate protector. Okay. I'm not saying that we are Michael, but when you seek out a light worker, what you're essentially doing is you're calling on an angel to help you through situations. But so to clarify, first of all, to clarify the Queen of Keys, we have the Akashic Field. Okay, the Akashic Field, the Akashic Records, the Akashic Field. The Akashic Records is, and I do personal Akashic Field journeys. If you ever feel like you want to go on an Akashic journey, let me know. It's an amazing experience. I'm very blessed knowing that I can take people on those journeys. But to clarify, receiving this card upright tells you that amazing opportunities abound at this time. You can increase and accelerate. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking celebrate. You can increase and accelerate the experience by opening the doors to the Akashic Records. I'm very excited right now. It's a good time to be alive. Nowhere in history has humanity seen such a shift in the way things are going. Nobody has ever seen this before. So feel blessed that you're alive at this time. Your life force energy resonates with the universal synchronicity now, so you can explore the records and receive exactly the information that you need and the energy that can help. Engage in this pursuit with a conscious focus. Okay, write down intentions. Yeah. So the Queen of Keys is celebrating you, no matter who you are. Okay. And if you want to know who that is, you can certainly go into the Akashic Field, the Akashic Records, and start asking those questions about what's going on. You can start asking those questions to try and get to this position right now, because you do have to start coming into that higher awareness. So you want to come into that higher awareness. The first thing you're going to do is start asking questions. Okay, ask those prickly questions, those tough questions, and who cares if somebody makes fun of you and say, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, then go ask somebody else. Ask somebody else. Don't even worry about the audience, okay? Because these are questions that you are entitled to hear the answer to, okay? So currently we have 4 of Forces, which is spring and autumn. Okay, spring and autumn. So this is current. Oops, going the wrong way here. 4 of Forces. Okay, this card could be a very creative period for you. Take action in creative projects or work-related endeavors that require more time and attention. Okay. The work you do now could yield greater rewards. Make sure you engage in this extra activity with joy and optimism. Okay, so I'm getting that. I'm getting that. I don't even have to look at the book for Michael because I already know it's a fantastic card to get in this particular situation. So you have the Queen of Keys that's coming in and saying that he or she is celebrating you. Okay, celebrating you, celebrating your life, no matter who you are. Yeah, just constantly celebrating. And if you want to know more, ask those questions. Ask the questions that you know, when you look at your friend who is 100% in the know, and I hate using air quotes, but I do. Somebody that's in the know of things, of global things. When you look at that person, you think, I'm going to go ask that person some questions and see really what's going on. And then once you start reaching for that higher awareness, you're going to get a little bit creative. And so your creativity, you could all of a sudden you could feel like, oh, I'm stuck in this life. I know I'm very comfortable in my life, but all those things that I've been wanting to do my entire life, but being held back because of certain societal constraints, those constraints could be let down, like taking some wire snips and going up and cutting the barbed wire fence. Boom, you're out. Let's get creative. Get creative and do the things that make your heart feel good. Okay, things you know resonate so well with you. Now is the time, because you're coming into a higher awareness. Now you know that you have permission. So give yourself permission. The universe is giving you permission to go and do what you know is in your heart, your life purpose. If your life purpose is to lay bricks, then do it. Go do it. But right now you're stuck in a retail job, and you can drop that. You can drop all of that stuff, and you can go and you can do that. And I'm really hoping that if I can resonate with at least one person, then my job is done. So coming up, again, we're going to be seeing a lot of people are coming together, and they're going to rebuild communities and rebuild structures and rebuild families that have been separated for whatever reason. That dynamic is going to be rebuilt. That's the kind of rebuilding that I'm talking about. Everything is going to be rebuilt, and it's going to be rebuilt very intricately, and with Michael by our side. Okay, I just got some serious goosebumps. I love this card so much. It's in a perfect position. Michael is going to be here. Michael is our healer. He's our protector. If you feel that, for those of you that are understanding the real depths of our problem that we're just getting over, there's two little kids in this card. Okay, and I'm not going to go into why that is, why that particular symbology is important. Again, that's information that you're going to come across. But Michael is definitely a protector. He's protecting you. He's protecting me. He's protecting everybody that is here to rebuild our planet, rebuild our communities, rebuild our buildings, rebuild relationships, and restore love and faith and prayer and all this good stuff. I'm telling you, this was an absolutely amazing reading. I'm so glad that I did it. I'm so glad. Seek out those people that you thought were conspiracy theorists. Yeah, seek them out and ask them the questions. Go inside yourself, learn to meditate. I don't know, every reading I do, I tell people meditate, because really meditation for your soul is the same as drinking water for your body. Okay. My channel is called Get Fit, and my focus is getting fit in your mind. And if you get fit in your mind, then your body's going to follow. Getting fit in your mind isn't going to build muscles, but it's going to give you it's going to give you the, oh gosh, I'm just so excited that I saw Michael come through there. It's going to give you personal permission to start taking care of your body. I don't deal with physical fitness. That's somebody else's forte. That's not what I do. I don't know how to deal with your body. I know how to deal with mine, but I'm no expert on telling you about exercise and stretching and nutrition. And just all I do is I deal with your mental fitness. And right now is the time to start. This is the Great Awakening. But once you start to find out more and more and more, I'm going to suggest that you take in this information bits at a time. Don't dive into it, because I'll tell you the things that I know that have been going on, the things that I've seen going on with my own eyes. I've seen things going on. It's going to be pretty tough. So make sure you keep that mental clarity, keep your mind as strong and fit as possible, keep it healthy. Everybody, we're going to come together and we're going to get fit. FIT stands for Faith-Inspired Transformation. And so with faith, 100% faith, I trust that we are going to transform this world into a beautiful place. Right now it's beautiful. Father Sky, Mother Earth, these beautiful trees, these birds. We sit here and we think, oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. You just wait a month. Oh, I'm not being smug or facetious or anything. I'm just so excited that this is happening, and I feel blessed to be a part of it with you. I feel blessed that I get to see it. I get to see that transformation, and I feel blessed that I get to help you. If you're seeking out my help, I feel so honored that I can help you in any way. Okay. Stay blessed, everybody. And yeah, really enjoy what's about to happen. Okay. Have a great afternoon, a great evening, great morning, middle of the night, wherever you are. And yeah, just stay blessed.